What's up, savages? I finally discovered my complete weakness in life. I didn't think I used to have one for a long time until I basically got out of my house and I didn't have my mom buying me food. And I walked down the candy aisle yesterday when I was shopping for new glasses, because that's what I do at the age of 24. I shop for new glasses to pass time. And I fucking saw a big family-sized pack of Reese's, and I just looked at it for like 10 minutes just drooling. And I was like, oh my god, I want these. But I didn't buy them because you know why? I have fucking willpower. Yeah. That's right, bitch. Willpower. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gandhi's Thoughts, brought to you by My Nutrition. I'm Gandhi. Here's my new glasses. Moving forward. So, I have finally discovered, and by discovered, I mean I have finally created my own version of the ideal competitive Call of Duty bracket, period. It might work for all FPS games, but I'm not sure with Halo, just because I like kind of free-for-all. But if it's Halo 3, fuck free-for-all, we can do it this way. So, how did I come up with it? One, I was inspired a little bit by Gfinity. Two, I was inspired by MLG, Halo Reach, and Black Ops 2 all the way back in 2011. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here's my graphic. Not bad this time, not super fucking crazy like my Webs of Lies. So, it's going to be 4 pools of 4 teams, but if you look at the bottom here, there's a thing called Open 4, Open 3, Open 2, and Open 1. So these teams actually come through the open bracket to play for these spots in this pool play, okay? So everyone's with me on that. So people can then go through the open bracket and compete for the grand prize of whatever amount of money it is, period. 2 things. 1, the 12 teams who feature themselves in the Professional Call of Duty MLG League, they are guaranteed their spot in there, okay? That's their reward for being in the league, is that you're guaranteed into the pool. It's good enough, right? You get to practice versus the best teams. You get to stream all the time. You get to have those high-caliber matches. Done, 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 done. That's it. So now you're basically cutting down this rift between professionals and amateurs amateurs can now see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is always going to be a good thing, okay? So everyone's with me. Now here's a little bit of a twist, okay? So the 1 seeds are going to be going into the winner's bracket, okay? The 2 seeds actually start off into the loser's bracket, and here's what this looks like, right? So if you're taking a look at this, if you win your pool play, so if you win pool A, B, C, or D, you are guaranteed top 6, all right? You are guaranteed top 6. So basically what this is doing, this is rewarding people for actually being good at the game. So then it continues on. So then you have your winner's bracket finals in round 2 of the winner's bracket. And then it kind of goes forward. So now if you drop down into the loser's bracket, you have pool A, 2 seed, taking on pool D, 2 seed. Pool C, 2 seed, taking on pool B. And pool A would then play the loser of match 2. So if you take a look right above loser's bracket 1, you would see pool C1 taking on pool B1, which would be that match 2. And then it just continues just on forward. So what this now does is you reward the people for being in the number 1 seed, and you punish the people who are the 2 seed because they should be punished because they finished second in the pool. You give them still a double elimination bracket, but you make them have to fight with their backs against the wall the entire time, right? 3 and 4 seeds, they get the fuck out, okay? If they did the worst for a reason, you don't reward them. You give them 4 matches of pool play, right? So if you take a look here, okay? And let's just take a look at Gfinity as a little bit of a comparison. Gfinity, you had 4 pools of 3 teams. So each team was playing basically 2 matches. You would play 2 matches and get the fuck out if you finished 3rd. Now let's take a look at EG. EG finished 2nd in their pool and they lost round 1. So they only played a total of 3 matches. So teams 3 and 4 would be playing a total of 3 matches. So even if you won out, you're playing a bare minimum of 5 matches in the professional bracket if you get a 1 or a 2 seed, and that is rewarding enough if you ask me personally. I believe that to cut down time, you gotta have these matches. No longer do you have a fucking B stream devoted to an open bracket. You don't fucking do that. That's a joke. You don't even look at that. You have 2 streams dedicated to the pools, and you just sit there and you cycle and cycle and cycle and cycle and cycle. And then next thing you know, by midday Saturday, you have your open bracket teams come in. You have that miraculous noob story, and then that night, you put on the winner semifinals and you broadcast the losers bracket matches on the B stream. And then you have high-profile matches, you have everyone entertained, and you're building an audience for exactly what we want, which is going to be the professional teams, while still giving spotlight to the amateurs. You know, I feel really good about myself. Like, sometimes, you know when you have an idea, and you're just like, man, I'm the fucking best. That's how I feel right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, other than that, I love you, but I don't love you. Real quick. Actually, pause. If you have any comments, if you disagree with this, one, please leave it in the comment section, because I would love to know what you have to say. If it's, well, teams 3 and 4 really should be deserving of the double elimination, fuck off. All right? No one cares about 3 and 4 seeds. Moving forward. Punk ass bitches.